Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. Today I am going to share some warm and cozy fragrances with you that just all feel like a hug, and that is just what I want at this time of year. It's pouring rain outside, so if you can hear the pitter-patter of raindrops, that is why I'm having a cozy day, and I'm really excited to share these fragrances with you. Of course, I will link them all in the description box for you, UK and US links. I do actually have discount codes for some of these brands as well, so I'll link those in the description box as well. First up, I have one for the gourmand lovers, and it is Leather 8 Cafe Josephine. This is their newest launch, and this is a really easy to wear coffee fragrance. I get a really creamy, milky coffee with a sort of powdered chocolatey feel. There is no chocolate listed in the notes or anything, but something about the way the notes are playing together gives me the feeling of, you know, when you've ordered a cappuccino and it's got powdered chocolate on top. That is what I get from this. It also has a caramelized feeling. There's a gorgeous vanilla in here. It just takes me to a coffee shop with a sort of feeling of like everyone's sitting around. It's very chic. There's sweet treats everywhere. The scent of coffee's in the air, but it's not too strong, and I just absolutely love this. I really want Leather to launch this in a candle, because this scent in my home with coffee shop jazz playing in the background would be such a vibe. For me, one of the coziest notes in perfumery has got to be tonka. I love it so much, especially in winter. It has different facets which can come through differently in different fragrances, but in a nutshell, it has a sort of warm, slightly sweet, almost a little bit vanillic feeling. It can be creamy, it can be nutty, it definitely has a nuttiness, and it can be powdery as well. And I've got two incredible tonka fragrances to share with you. The first being Tonka Hysteria by Dorsey. This is so chic, so sophisticated, and so enveloping. It really does feel like a fragrance blanket. This is an ultra refined fragrance. It's slightly sweet, slightly creamy. It's got a smoky incense feeling, but it's not too much. It's really well balanced. It's got a slight peppery feeling. It has a warm cinnamon, warm vanilla. There's benzoin in here. It has this sort of ambery dry down. It's got iris, which highlights the powdery aspect of the tonka, and it just gives the fragrance such a chic feeling, and I just love this. It is incredible. I also have Tonka Extraordinaire by EPC, Experimental Perfume Club. This is one of my all-time favourite Tonka fragrances. I've mentioned this so much. The last one I recently added to my collection. This one I've had for a while, and I just adore it. This is definitely a more gourmand take on tonka. This is more nutty. You've got sesame, almond, you've got hazelnut, you've got vanilla. I always describe this as smelling like you're eating Ferrero Rochers while wearing your sexy boyfriend's jumper. This has like a touch of sexy man in there, which I just love in a fragrance. There is something so sexy about that. I just, ugh, insane. This also does have an iris note which highlights the powdery aspect of the tonka, but you definitely get the nuttiness here, and it's just so gorgeous. Like a very, very chic cashmere jumper, winter blanket, sexy boyfriend, chocolatey vibe. I'm so into it. Next we have an incredible fragrance from BNMA. This is Jour Heureux. Oh, my pronunciation, I tried. I'm so sorry for any French speakers. This is such a gorgeous, creamy, powdery fragrance. It reminds me of a vintage powder puff, but it has a modern feeling to it, which is incredible. It's a soft, cocooning blend of florals, almond, vanilla, and tonka bean again, but the tonka in here just adds this sort of warm, powdery aspect, and this is so incredible. This makes me feel like a 1920s film star. Like I've just sat down at my dressing table, I've applied all of my lotions and potions and my makeup, and I'm just finishing off my routine with a body powder. that is where this takes me. It feels very glamorous but very cocooning at the same time. It just is a beautiful fragrance and it makes me feel beautiful when I wear it, and it's just wow. This is such an incredible brand. I love all of their fragrances, but this is definitely one that just makes me feel very comforted. I also find lactonic fragrances very warm and cozy and comforting, and I've got 2 milk fragrances to share with you. I'm going to start with the least milky of them. This is Milk in the Bold Scent Space by Commodity. I've mentioned this a lot over the years. It is just one of my favourites for winter time. This is toasted marshmallows and milk, but the milk isn't like a realistic sort of milk. I mainly get a marshmallowy feeling from this. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet, and I love it in the bold scent space because it just has this thick quality to it. It's definitely more dense than the other 2 versions. It's so just, it's like a hug. It's incredible. This has that definite sort of toasting marshmallows around a fire sort of feeling. It's got an ever so slight smokiness, but it's not a smoky fragrance. So if you don't like smoky fragrances, this could still work really well for you. But it's just incredible. I love it so, so much. It's sweet, it's delicious, but it's very wearable, and it's just like enveloping. Dirty Milk by Born to Stand Out is definitely the more realistic, milky smelling fragrance out of the 2, but it is still very, very wearable. If you watch me regularly, you will know I am rarely a fan of an ultra realistic gourmand. I just don't want to smell like food, really. It takes a lot for a very gourmand fragrance to really appeal to me. I can appreciate them artistically, but just generally I don't tend to like to wear them. A gourmand has to be so well balanced in order for me to like it, and this is really well balanced. This is a thick, gooey, caramelized milk fragrance. Think of like a caramel milkshake. It's sweet, it's thick, it's delicious, but this also has a really interesting addition of a black pepper note, which gives it a spicy warmth, and it works so well in the fragrance. It is just so, it's so delicious, but in a really wearable, enjoyable way. It's so yum. Like, I want to drink this, but obviously I won't. Supermassive from Les Eaux Primordiales is such a gorgeous, spicy, warm, boozy fragrance. You've got cinnamon, cardamom, you've got rum, you've got vanilla, there's tobacco in here, and then you have this gorgeous, sweet, sticky fruitiness coming from pineapple. There's a little bit of peach in there as well. This is just gorgeous, sweet and spicy and just ultra delicious and decadent, and I love it. It's so warming for this time of year. Chemin d'Amande Extrait from Une Nuit Nomade is such a gorgeous almond and vanilla fragrance. In the opening, you really get the nutty aspect of the almond, but then as it settles, the vanilla comes through more, and it kind of gives me a marzipan feeling. It is truly delicious, and then in the deep dry down it becomes like a powdered sugar sort of feeling on my skin, and I am obsessed with this. This is another one that has just the right amount of deliciousness for me. It still smells like a fragrance, but it is really delicious without just outright smelling like food. I could just sit and smell this all day long, and when I wear this I just really enjoy smelling it around myself all day. You just get wafts of it and it is stunning. If you like your gourmand, I would definitely recommend checking this one out because it is just so perfect for this time of year. Iris Ebene by Atelier Materi is iris and leather, but it's a soft suede like leather, and honestly, if cashmere had a scent, it would be this. This is warm, it's fuzzy, it's a little bit powdery, it has a slight spiciness to it, it's a bit woody, and it just makes me feel like I'm wrapped up in a cozy blanket when it's grey and raining outside like it is today. This is just, if it had a colour as well, it would be dark grey for for sure. Like imagine a dark grey cashmere jumper or a blanket or a scarf. This is what that would smell like. It is absolutely incredible. I would love to smell this on a man as well. I think this would be gorgeous on a guy, but I love wearing it myself. It's just beautiful, especially I love it on rainy days. Next we have Remember Me by Jovois. This is a spiced cardamom tea fragrance with milk. It has a lightly lactonic feeling to it without being overly creamy. It has that cardamom which adds a spice but also a freshness, which is really, really interesting in the fragrance. I love the way that it's done because it's spicy and it's creamy, but it never becomes dense or heavy. It really has this sort of lightness to it, which is gorgeous. It has a light sweetness to it as well. It's very delicious, but this is one that I find very calming and comforting to wear. I always feel so relaxed when I wear this fragrance. Also, a couple of months ago I did film a video featuring specifically fresh and cozy fragrances, so if you wanted some more fresh fragrances that have the same sort of cozy cocooning vibe, definitely go and check that out. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, as always, like I said, I'll leave them all linked in the description box for you. Give the video a cheeky little thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next one, guys. Bye.